Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching India Tonight with me, Sumita Karir, in New Delhi, and my colleague Shivani Garath in our Mumbai studios. In fact, tonight on the show, ladies and gentlemen, we're putting the spotlight on two big stories. A big boost is coming for rare earths from the Indian cabinet. In fact, the cabinet has cleared 7,200 crore scheme for manufacturing of rare earth permanent magnets. But the big question is, to what extent can this make India self-sustainable? And the second story that we're putting a spotlight on is on Ahmedabad bagging the Commonwealth Games contract. But can Ahmedabad's Commonwealth Games boost transform it into India's next big events economy, a powerhouse? We'll be looking at both of those stories. And Shivani, let's begin then with some news from Ahmedabad. Only the fact that it has officially been confirmed as the host city for the 2030 Commonwealth Games, and that really marks the centenary edition of this global spectacle and India's return to the event since Delhi 2010. The announcement, ratified today at the Commonwealth Sport General Assembly in Glasgow, edges out competition from Abuja, Nigeria, and underscores India's rising ambition as a multi-sport powerhouse.
Absolutely, Subhita, but beyond medals, this is an economic powerhouse in the making. Past hosts like Birmingham 2022, Gold Coast 2018 saw GDP surges of up to 1.2 billion pounds, equivalent to rupees 13,000 crore, fueled by tourism, construction and global branding. For Ahmedabad, expect a construction boom in sports infrastructure, hotels, transportation, creating thousands of jobs and injecting billions into Gujarat's economy through visitor spending and foreign investment. But before we start, let's go to Times Network sports reporter Karishma Singh, who had an exclusive conversation with Sports Minister Mansukh Mandaviya at the event.
आज बहुत बड़ा दिन है. हमने CWG ऑफिशियल होस्टिंग 2030 अहमदाबाद के लिए किया है. क्या कहना चाहेंगे, आपके फर्स्ट थॉट्स? बहुत बड़ा मोमेंट है ये.
मुझे इस बात की खुशी है कि 2030 की कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स भारत को औपचारिक तौर पर घोषित हो गए. हम भारत में 2030 की कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स को अच्छी तरह से आयोजित करेंगे. आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की देश को एक स्पोर्टिंग नेशन के बनाने के लिए जो प्रयास हो रहा है, इस प्रयास को और बल मिलेगा.
And let's not forget, Ahmedabad's hosting capacity for mega events and its track record. First, the city hosted the 2023 World Cup, Cricketing World Cup in the Narendra Modi Stadium, formerly known as Sardar Vallabh Patel Stadium. And the city also hosted, in fact, many sporting events in the past, but off late, like all the Coldplay fans will confirm that, of course, the Coldplay concert was here. But joining us is a special guest. Today, we have with us Satyanarayan, chairperson, Para-Athletics Committee, who's going to tell us more about, this historic moment for Ahmedabad and for the country. Welcome to ET Now.
She is coming to India for the Commonwealth Games after 20 years.
Yeah.
You are conducting a very big event. You are very happy. And not only for the sporting event, you also, a lot of African countries are the interacting. City will be branded. And I was there more than 6 Commonwealth Games. India is hosting such a big event. After the Delhi, the first time India is hosting the Ahmedabad city. It's very nice. Even Ahmedabad, you must be knowing, you are hosting the World Police Game also in the Ahmedabad. This will all will help you in our country's sports to grow. Even sports industry, tourism, sports industry, even tourism, a lot of things can be developed. Even after the 20 years, India is a big changes there. 2010 and now 2030. Definitely India will win more medal, and also India can be seen as a sporting country. This is very nice. You are hosting the India and getting the Commonwealth for India. I should be congratulated for who all are made an effort to get the India for this event.
Ahmedabad has also been ramping up its sports infrastructure, including the Naranpura Sports Complex, which is newly completed, and plans for a huge Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel sporting enclave is also there, which will include, of course, a football stadium, the aquatic center, and indoor arena. Also, like a complete athletics village. All of these things are in the pipeline. But having said that, till the upcoming Commonwealth Games 2030, how quickly do we have to move on building all of this infrastructure to ensure that this is a world-class event for athletes traveling from all the different countries?
So definitely have a big challenge. Why reason India when the hosted in the Delhi, that was only renovated Nehru Stadium, but in the Ahmedabad they are constructing a new stadium. Even you must be knowing when the hosted in the Delhi, a lot of infrastructure has come, like a new airport has come, metro, lot of metro line is connected, even big roads are made. A lot of infrastructure definitely will come. In my country, this is also other sporting venue you can say. And also this will help you for the next Olympics also can be hosting. This will help you. Even bidding time, definitely some of the African countries, definitely they'll vote for us. This will be infrastructure as well as city, even only big challenge. Anything you are doing it, you should be kept on the mind for Olympics and it should be constructed.
Okay. Anything that you are doing should be kept in the mind for the Olympics and should be continued going forward. How transformative could this be also for the city's long-term urban development, and what kind of economic multiplier effects do you think can India realistically expect from an event like the Commonwealth Games?
See, now sport is not like a playing for hobby. Now is a multi-crore business. After the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, it's a big change in the Olympics. Any Olympics or any sporting event conducting, they're making a city branding. When 2008, before conducting, Beijing was not so popular. After conducting the 2008 Olympics, become a very popular. Even Ahmedabad, a lot of people see only under Delhi. Now is moving to other state of my country. This is a very good decision. Definitely our athletes will get other best infrastructure to train, even conduct a lot of events. Now this is a business. This is a sport is a no more for medal or certificate anything. The crores of business, lot of investment is coming. You must be knowing Dubai also, our big competitor. Now our Ahmedabad will be definitely you can go for big competitor. When you have a lot of good facilities, even big places there, pollution. Even Delhi is that time too much pollution will be there. Pollution also count for my athletes. Definitely there is Ahmedabad, you don't have much pollution compared to for other like a Delhi or Delhi. This is also a very big advantage for my athletes, even for international athletes also.
Sure, sure. But, like when we speak about cricket matches or concerts, they are singular events. But when it comes to a multi-sporting event like the Commonwealth Games, dozens of disciplines, at an event like of the magnitude of Commonwealth Games, of course, that makes things more complex. Is, the administration ready for something like this?
See, definitely is ready. See, when we were hosted a Commonwealth Games 2010, even after a very long time you were conducted, after 20 years. Now India is conducting a lot of sporting events regularly. You can take World Championship, Para World Championship, Table Tennis World Championship. Like that, a lot of championship is happening. Now our expertise are there. In India, a lot of young boys, now they did it for sports management. Even infrastructure management from UK, even I was there for 3 to 4 Commonwealth Games. All the Commonwealth Games is not, see, our population is very big. Definitely, cricket, Commonwealth has come from last 2 Commonwealth Games. Cricket also getting popular. Even this time will be different. Reason, Olympic also, cricket is there. Automatically, even the big sponsor also will come. Even our viewership will go more compared to last Commonwealth Games. Even India is hosting in Ahmedabad, second city, and people is a new. The lot of crowd can be pulled. Even marketing can be done. Only thing should be used on the during Commonwealth Games. Highly professional people should be used. New technology should be used. And again, it should be taken a decision, very transparency to time bonded, it should be maintained. If you don't maintain the time bonded, you will lot of places, you will face the lot of problem. Infrastructure should be finished by maximum by 29, so that you can lot of test events can be conducted. Any hurdle is there, it should be cleared. The country name also will be joined in this. India now is a not like a 20 years before, definitely new India. It's a new India. See, I traveled a lot of places from 2000 Olympics. There are big changes. People mind get changed. Definitely India will host this time very successfully host. Even last game also very successful game according to me. Only thing, our infrastructure in the last moment, because of that, lot of people are disappointed. Even lot of comments will come. Otherwise, India capable of hosting the such multi-sports events.
Right, sir. In fact, let me also ask you about the fact that definitely CWG is a prestige opportunity. But is this only being seen as a prestige project, or do you see a real economic opportunity? You've, of course, spoken about how this is going to give an infrastructure push. But if we see past instances, for instance, what happened at CWG Delhi when the event overshot its initial budget several times, and then, of course, tourism bump, as many experts have stated, it really converts to long-term gains. And, of course, many host cities do not really see lasting ROI, is something that we've been given to understand from several experts. So what can Ahmedabad do differently? What can organizers do differently to ensure that these kind of investments that are coming into Ahmedabad or will come into Ahmedabad can sustain for a longer period of time?
Definitely, you can pull the lot of tourism. Really, is a Gujarat is one of the best tourism place, even one of the in our country. Even last Commonwealth Games also, in the last moment.
It is, sir, but It is, sir, but does the government have any plan? Do you foresee, have you been engaging with government on whether there are any plans to sort of, make this a long-term push?
No, you should be do it. It should be done. Why you should do this? Reason, here is the Indian Olympic Association is there. Again on the side, Commonwealth Game Organizing Committee. That is the federation. All should be work together. If you work together, you don't have any problem. You can see Asian Games time also, 1982 Asian Games also, infrastructure issue was there. See, Nehru Stadium was started in 1979. So now new infrastructure is coming. Even tourism, if you take a industry. See, I spoken when I met on the during Paralympic, invited our Prime Minister for my athletes and myself. Definitely I insisted, sir, India also can export lot of things. Okay, you must be knowing football, World Cup football conducted FIFA. India was a technology support partner for Satyam Group. Like that, lot of technology also can be used. Even our IT sector, you are very good. Even IT also can export. Once you make that, definitely your India you used for multiple sports event. Definitely India, it can grow with the IT infrastructure, so many places. See, manpower is definitely is India is very good. You can finish very fast. You should show now capable of you are doing it. See, sporting event mainly everybody should think is not only for conducting a sports. You should be showcase the our technology, our tourism, again on the how you are capable of constructing the stadiums, how you are capable of handling the events. See, there is a like a event management. If you do properly, nowadays 60% you are dependent for Western people for the IT. Even our IT people are going and working there, but you are not using. This is a monopoly. Monopoly also can be definitely. You should give a lot of exemption, tax exemption. Even my prime minister, I told sir, sports goods, you should be reduce GST. The same thing, I'm very happy. This is informed on the 2021. At least now sports goods GST is reduced. Even now we should make an opportunity for who can produce the equipments. See, sports equipment is a very big market. China, I was more than 10 to 15 times from 1992. I seen China is went very big growth on sports infrastructure as well as manufacturing the sports goods. Even they manufacture some Western countries. They routed through Switzerland. They routed through other countries. But definitely India is capable of doing everything. But only thing, government, Indian Olympic Association, organizing committee, International Commonwealth Committee, all should be very clear picture. If you have a clear picture, no confusion. And again, you should work on the timeline. If you work in the timeline, that is itself will show India can capable
Yes.
of hosting the Olympics.
Yes, yes. But given the Ahmedabad's economy and the past push around sports and other events, is there any still is there a risk of creating sort of a white elephant stadiums or underutilized facilities later on?
See, definitely you must, I told you, jointly, even you are coming with the World Police game also in Ahmedabad. Even on the jointly, I think, I don't know exactly, Youth Commonwealth also is coming up. I don't know where they want to host. When you were conducted in the 2008, you were hosted in the Pune. The India definitely, see, Ahmedabad, Gujarat itself, I feel that is not sporting culture. There, first of all, you don't have much sports culture. They are the business community people. But still, there is a lot of climate advantages there. Even a lot of place is there. Previously, I told pollution also counts. Nowadays, any events is conducting, this all lot of things will be counted. And definitely other country people also, definitely they'll come. India getting a Commonwealth Games, and also everybody should be think Olympics, and my country sports development also is going to happen. And very big infrastructure is not required. Frankly speaks. Why reason? You should be planned such a way, future should be utilized. Why not? Sometimes stadiums are like a white elephant. See, China, 2008, bird nest is constructed. Huge steel, huge stadium, but they are using on the properly for the lot of other things. Conducting a sports course, even
Sir, but
conducting
they
a
are using,
seminar.
it's China. It's China. In India, we've seen ghost infrastructure happen. You know, whenever there is something
See,
big
India,
that comes up, that city suddenly sees a lot of activity, and then that activity tapers down. There's not much interest in that particular city. So what lessons can we draw from the aftermath of CWG 2010 to sort of avoid making those mistakes again and making sure that investment push leads to actual actionable impact?
Madam, I seen when the China was in the behind India, where a lot of people don't know. 1976, even actually I read on the histories. If you see going to history, India was better than China on the some sporting events. How they developed. That concept should be get it here. China, what is doing? Just you bring the same rules, same things, lot of things. But still, India is not possible so many sector. Reason, you are a democratic country. But on the same time, India can do sporting also better than any other country. Population advantage, women population advantage. Again, so many advantages there. You are not talking about advantage. People are talking about the disadvantage. You should talk on the positive, and everybody should. Government now definitely moving with the very, see, Ahmedabad Gandhinagar Stadium. This is actually state government's infrastructure. Now they converted the Margaret Talbot time. They converted as a state government to central government. See, now a lot of infrastructure has come. And now definitely our sports minister also belongs to from there. Even our Prime Minister for India. But definitely he has small concern about it. Gujarat or Ahmedabad, definitely he will host very successfully, and future it should utilize like that, it should be planned. And also in our country, big drawback, you are not inviting for abroad foreign athletes to train here. There is a lot of restrictions. You should see that foreign athletes also should come and train here during our good climate season. Some countries, they want to come and train here. You are not giving the facilities for them, what they require. You are actually, because of the lot of restrictions, even our very good coaches are there. But only thing, you are not giving exposure to them. You are thinking only very narrow mind, they are supreme. No, you are also supreme now. After 20 years, there is a big change. I am there in this field from 1982. I am a national champion. In 1500, I represented 7 times India. After that, I went for from 2000, I am going continuously for all Olympics. Even Paralympics, 2008, I am going. Even Commonwealth Games, Manchester, I am going continuously. India can host people, young generation, schools, colleges. One more thing I want to add, our physical education teachers, you are not made active. If you make
Yes,
our
of
physical
course.
education teacher active, maybe
Yes,
our
yes,
lot of talent you are losing.
yes.
How you are losing? 1,000 people are there in the school, but you are having a 2 or 1 physical education teacher. What you can do? You cannot do anything. And again, they don't give one sport. They give a lot of sports. You play basketball, you
Absolutely,
play
absolutely.
that all
So-
should be bring now. India should think like that.
Yeah, of course. And so 2030 Commonwealth Games definitely are going to have a multiplier effect on the way in which we think around sports and, of course, economic benefits as well. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you so much. With that, it's time for a short break. You don't go anywhere. Another very interesting piece of news and also very, very positive news and a discussion on that coming up after this break.